Hi, this is Paul Marks with Kbon Video, and I have Mr. B. Cormier, Elton B. Cormier de Grand Church Point avec moi ce matin. Bon matin, Monsieur B.
Ah ouais.
Oh, man. D'après moi, il y a... Je vais demander à toi, combien d'années t'es dans la musique, Cajun, et comment t'as commencé avec ça?
Ouais, comment j'ai commencé avec ça, c'est... J'avais 5 ans et je m'avais eu un 25 sous, j'avais été à une petite boutique de Kbon et qui avait 2 musiques à bouche pour 25 sous. J'ai dépensé mon 25 sous sur ça. Et j'ai commencé à jouer la musique à bouche et c'est comme ça a commencé.
Et depuis, t'avais 5 ans, t'as dit?
Ouais.
Commencé la musique à bouche, et de là, ça a été. Parce que je connais, tu joues toujours la musique à bouche, je comprends?
Oui, pas un temps, je commence plus à avoir assez de sous.
Ouais. C'est pas les mêmes musiques à bouche, non, hein?
Non!
Bon, si t'es des sasters.
Oh, oui.
Et là, plus tard, quand t'as dû être plus vieux, tu voulais faire plus de la musique.
Oui.
Dis-nous ça.
Je m'ai acheté une guitare et mon frère avait un violon, j'avais joué le violon et j'ai joué de guitare et là j'ai eu un lap steel quand ils ont premier sorti autour ici et j'ai commencé à jouer le lap steel. Là plus tard je m'ai acheté un pedal steel et j'ai joué ça jusqu'à que j'ai arrêté.
T'as joué jusqu'à t'as arrêté?
Oui.
Ouais. Et quand c'est arrêté?
Pour dire exactement quelle année, je ne me rappelle pas, mais ça devait être dans les 2000, je pense.
Oui. Ça fait il n'y a pas longtemps.
Non.
Now, we're going to talk a little bit of English parce que il y a du monde qui... Ça me fait de la peine pour eux, mais il y a du monde qui ne comprend pas en français. Ça fait,
Ouais.
Ça ici, ce sera vu par du monde qui ne comprend pas en français. Ça fait, on va aider le libre en anglais. Monsieur B. Cormier, Mr. Elton B. Cormier from Church Point. He is a living legend. I don't know if he knows that, but we know that. Mr. B started, as he was telling us in French here, started with the harmonica at age 5. There was a little grocery store down from his house there, and they had 2 harmonicas for 25 cents. Right, Mr. B?
That's right.
And you bought both of them, and you learned to play both of them at the same time. Well,
right.
Almost.
No, I spit in one. The
And later on, I got a guitar, then a steel guitar, et cetera, et cetera. But let's go up a little bit to the time you decide to get in a studio and do some recording. And I know, I guess this is the point I want to make. Mr. B has done so much to bring young people into the Cajun music, and that's kind of what I want to focus on. Okay. What got you involved in that, and I guess made you realize we need to keep this alive, and the way to keep it alive is to get the young people involved. That's got to be what you were thinking.
Yes, you see, I started playing with other groups, and I noticed there was not many young ones that was learning the Cajun music. So I decided I was going to try to get some young ones interested. So I invited them to come to me and I showed them how it was to play Cajun music. And I got a few interested.
Name some of those few, because I think some of those names are still around today.
Yeah, one of them was playing the accordion some. So I said, come see, man. So he came. His name was Jimmy Dale Venable. In fact, I recorded an album of all the young ones that I started with accordion. Of course, not only the accordion, I had some that started with guitar, fiddle and all the musics. Well, Jimmy Dale started the first. He was the accordion player. And he would come here and I'd sit down with him and I'd play the guitar and he would play his accordion. And when I found that he was good enough to get in the band, I rigged me up a band, a fiddle, and a drummer, whatever it took to make a group. And by that time I had a steel guitar. So we got the group together. And then later on got a bass player. We had a 6-man group. Jimmy Dale was doing very good. He had good fingers, and that came from what the Venables was noted to be musicians, and on his mother's side, Brasseurs, they were also musicians. So it was in his bloodline. And he played with me until he got an offer. When he was good enough, somebody heard him and said, they approached him and made him an offer to go with them. I knew that was going to come, you know, but that's not what I was interested. I was interested in starting them and let them go on their own. Mm-hmm. So he went with another band, and he made well. And then at that time I was left with no accordion player. So a fellow by the name of Lejeune, I should have wrote that down.
Was that Felton?
Felton Lejeune.
Yeah.
Well, he was...
Yeah. He passed not long ago.
Yeah, he had a lot of energy.
Yeah.
And that was in his blood.
Now you also, I know, maybe jump a little bit, but a guy by the name of Reggie Mott, you familiar with him?
Oh yeah. I'd get to him. Yeah. Then after Felton, had to go to in the army. I got Terry. No, that's when I got Reggie. Reggie Mott. Then Reggie played until he finished school. He went to college, and I got Barry Cormier. Mm-hmm. Terry played with me for a while, a year or two. Then Reggie came back from school, and he was not playing, so Terry went with somebody else. I asked him if he wanted to come back. He said yes, so he came back with me. That was the accordion players that I had. Of course, I played with a lot of others. Mm-hmm. But that's, you see, what I saw, that the music was fading out amongst because the young one wasn't picking it up. And you see, if you want to get something started, you got to start them young ones with it.
Right.
The right way. And if you want somebody to do something when they're old, start them young at it.
Right. Well, I give you so much credit for getting some of these not so young anymore accordion players, but getting them interested when they were young. Back then, I guess we can say it probably wasn't cool for for the young one to play the accordion. Most of them wanted to play guitar and be Elvis Presley or of that nature. But you brought them in, and now today, I'm very happy to say that a lot of musicians, a lot of young people actually realize it is cool to be Cajun.
That's right.
And so you started something that has just blossomed, and of course here, or us at Kbon, radio station continue on that journey. Mr. B, you got that voice that I told you I like so much. I want you to give me just a little short rendition of a song. Just, I know we don't have any accompaniment guitar or accordion thing. Give us a little bit of that voice.
I'm going to tell you what I learned from my grandfather.
All right.
Caroline, Caroline, moi connais mes guitolem, des criquettes, et sans rapprocher son oreille. That was that was an.
I want to do. You know, I dreamed of this the other night that you and I were going to do this together. So to make a dream come true, I want us to do Saute Crapaud, huh?
Saute Crapaud, ta tu vas brûler, prends courage, on va le pousser.
Consider it's better one. Cher monsieur, ta tasse à café. Non, madame. Ta tasse est trop sale. Monsieur B. Cormier, bien merci. Elton B. Cormier, the living legend at Church Point, Louisiana. B Records et tout. I'm Paul Marks for Kbon Video.
Merci.